Back again, Riding Dirty News and Reviews. It's your boy Vic XL, and to the side of me, I don't never know which side. It's my guy. That's when you announce yourself without waving.
Grace, what up?
Okay, I was wondering if you was gonna wave this week.
Nah, not this time, because everybody gave me shit for that wave. Not just you. Everybody gave me shit for that wave. So you know what? Y'all don't get fucking waves now.
No parade waves. All right, man. Let's get into some of the things that's transpired this week in hip hop news, and we got a couple videos we're going to talk about. And the first thing I want to talk about, it's not necessarily hip hop news, but I thought it was newsworthy. I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it. Okay. I don't mean to laugh about this. YouTuber shot and killed during knife welding robbery prank on strangers.
Yeah.
I'm going to give y'all a little bit of the story, and then I want you to tell me how you feel, all right? Police in the U.S. are investigating the fatal shooting of a YouTuber while filming a robbery prank on strangers. Timothy Wilkes, 20 years old, was filming a prank video with a friend when they approached a group of people welding butcher knives. All right, David Stearns Jr., 23, was with a group of people and unaware the pair was playing a prank while Wilkes shot Wilkes in self-defense. The shooting took place in the parking lot of Urban Air, Trampoline and Adventure Park in a small strip mall in Nashville, Tennessee. Police in a statement said Stearns admitted to shooting Wilkes at the scene. Stearns was legally permitted to carry a handgun according to Tennessee law. Police said Wilkes' friend told them they were participating in a prank robbery as part of a YouTube video. According to Nashville Police Department, no charges have been placed, but there's still an ongoing investigation. How do you feel about
that? I'd have done the exact same thing, man. I don't feel bad for them for if they're kids or adults or whoever. I don't feel bad for them dudes because somebody run up on me with a butcher knife, they getting shot. Even if you run up on me without a knife, you're at least getting laid the fuck out. I don't care what kind of camera you got running behind you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. They probably were filming that shit on their phone too. So it's not like they're running around with some big ass camera and the dude with the gun was like, oh, they're filming. I'm gonna play it cool. It's like, this motherfucker has a knife. He's about to be dead.
So if a person got a butcher knife, you ain't gonna try to take it from him?
Hell no. I'm not fucking Chuck Norris, man. I didn't go to the school of fucking Jackie Chan. I ain't trying to take that shit.
But they brought a knife to a knife fight.
No, they brought a knife to a stranger who they probably assumed was harmless. That's the thing, is they probably were like, this is an easy fucking target. They're just walking out of the fucking mall or whatever, and they're like, we're about to play a prank on these motherfuckers. Not today. Not today.
If you done that, do you think you would go to the funeral?
No. I mean, I would probably say something to the parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, your kid's a fucking idiot and I killed him.
Hey, man. You know what? The funny thing, in death, I tend to feel bad, but sometimes we make choices and we get the shit from the choices.
Yeah, absolutely. What's that? Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's
I never heard that.
You never heard that?
No.
Ah, yeah.
You know the funny thing, and again, I hate to bring colorism in this, but these would be the news pieces I see that I wish they would put the pictures of the involved individuals.
People? Yeah.
Because I'd be wanting to know what these people look like.
I was just thinking about that, like different races reacting to looking at headlines. Like, just like if you hear anything like naked man runs through a mall and fucking whatever, and then black folk probably like, oh, I hope this motherfucker ain't black, and they're like like it's like white 21 male, and they're like, oh yeah, he ain't fucking black.
Look, yes, you're 100% right. And my wife who is Hispanic, We watch the news all the time, and we be laying in bed, and I'm like, oh, that was a white guy. Oh, that was probably a Hispanic guy. Oh, that was definitely a black guy. I hate to say it, but hey, man, sometimes you can pinpoint crimes based on race.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times when the crimes are, like if it's a crime that's a black, and you find out it was a black guy, and I hate to say it, I'm like, I bet you all his goddamn friends were white.
Like the fucking bath salt shit where people are eating people's faces and shit. It's like you know those are white people, dog. You know white people are the only ones dumb enough to snort some fucking bath salts.
Now, okay, like, and this ain't even on the list of things to talk about, but I gotta talk about it because I was late to the party on this one. So this chick with the Gorilla Glue. Now, my people. Soon as I heard Gorilla Glue in hair, I knew.
Oh,
I was raising my hand like, we'll take that one. I ain't even got to see her picture, but I know this is going to be something with some goddamn weave or some finger waves or some. I just knew. And then when I heard that she was contemplating suing Gorilla Glue, oh yeah, I was like, we'll take this one. We'll take this one on the chin. I was like, all the Hispanics and white people are safe because this is finna be a sister named Bonquisha.
Bonquisha. Oh man. That was wild, bro. That was wild. I get scared. I've used Gorilla Glue for a few things, but I get scared to get it on my hands and shit. You know what I mean? Because I know the shit will like glue a fucking boat back together. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get that shit on my shoes or my hands because if it's on your shoes, it's probably gonna be there for fucking ever.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and then my wife, when she watched the playback, is probably like, "What the hell you say that for?" When I was younger, I never wanted to get Gorilla Glue on my hands because I thought it might cause a yeast infection.
Okay. All right. It makes sense. That's valid.
I was active when I was younger. I didn't know what type of reaction that shit would have to the body, and I didn't want to be the cause. So, hey. All right, man, we're gonna keep it moving, man. This situation happened in Texas a while ago, but now it's unfolding. Beyonce has an alleged cousin, I don't really understand that, and I've been looking at her social media. I haven't really seen her do any responses to it, but she has an alleged cousin in Texas named Cardone who was shot and killed like a month ago. I think it's in January. Well, a Texas rapper accused of murdering Beyonce's cousin has been arrested. All right, this happened in San Antonio, Texas. A woman accused of murdering Martell Dorian, an alleged cousin of Beyonce, has been arrested. According to San Antonio News, 21-year-old Sasha Scar was taken into custody Saturday for the shooting death of Darian last month and hit with felony charge of first-degree murder. An arrest affidavit, I can never say that word. An arrest affidavit reportedly shows neighbors report of hearing an argument between a man and a woman, followed by a gunshot. Scar was also reported seen on surveillance footage leaving Darian's apartment complex just after the shooting. She previously had been involved in a fatal shooting in 2019 and was named to the Marshal's Most Wanted list that year and charged with aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. All right, Darian rap moniker was Cardone. He was signed to Sony music label, the Archer, in 2019. A lot of people don't know Archer is kind of like a small incubator of Sony, and they distribute independent artists who kind of got a buzz. Scar was a rapper singer who started releasing music in 2018, including her album Higher Quality, Volume 1 in April. She released a single with Darian. She released a single that was actually produced by Darian. All right. Now, prior to the arrest, Scar's Instagram page had been active for her fans and friends, and she had been talking about her moves, and then all of a sudden, it pretty much went ghost. In a statement, Darian's friend, Brian Mitchell, stated that Darian was good, all-around good guy, and he was never the type of guy to use his cousin's name for fame or to get ahead. All right, so I read the piece because I wanted to give my personal opinion on that situation.
Yeah.
Not that I know any of the individuals involved, but I know the music business and I know people, and this is one of them crimes that kind of goes into this situation of what we were talking about. I knew this was black. I knew this was black. Now, Mr. Cardone, if I'm saying it correctly, is a 34-year-old aspiring rapper producer. Miss Sasha, who is 21, is a 21-year-old rapper singer. Now, supposedly they met at one of our Cardone's videos. Now, I'm gonna tell you how this tends to work. I feel like this, and he was supposedly married or had a relationship, a living.
Right.
And that's how the actual crime came to be known to the family, because he went missing for a couple of days and his wife reported him missing, and then they end up finding him dead, this, that, and the third. His wife, baby mom, whatever the case may be. He definitely had a significant other in his life. I don't know, so this is how I feel. It's my personal opinion. So everyone who gets mad, get in the comments area and hate me for this, because everyone feels like I'm the nice guy, but I always have opinions. I feel like this is a situation to where a gentleman, aspiring artist, met a female that he assumed to be attractive at his video shoot and said, hey, girl, I can help get you in the game. You know, Beyonce, my goddamn cousin.
Yeah.
Beyonce, my cousin. And this girl who, when this happened, was 21, so maybe this might have happened when she was 19, 20. She obviously had a violent past, and maybe he promised her something, which probably led to maybe some sexual favors.
Right.
And you know, sometimes that would get good to him. And then if you don't act like you're supposed to act, or don't come through on what you promised, those with the certain temperaments bring certain problems.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good possibility as far as the situations that led up to it. But I don't know if it was in that article or a different one, but they said that chick was already like on the run for murdering someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know, in my mind, after you're seeing all these people like on her Instagram and stuff saying like, turn yourself in, all this other shit, like this dude just let her in the house or wherever he was at, you know, whatever hotel was, I don't know, after she had just killed somebody, he's kind of like, I don't know, bro, like crazy people like that. If you just killed somebody, unless you're Rizzo, one of my homies, don't come running to my motherfucking house.
Now, I want to ask this. As an artist, have you ever used your stardom before you was in a relationship? During any time that you weren't in a relationship? Have you ever used your stardom to get some?
No. Most of the time, bro, I don't even tell people that I make music. That's I'm very comfortable with you if I'm allowing you to see, you know what I'm saying? If I'm allowing you to see this part of my life. A lot of people just don't even know. That's why even when I started getting more public with music and putting on like sharing links and stuff on my personal Facebook, there's people that I've known for years and years, and they're like, oh, you started rapping, huh? I'm like, yeah, 15 years ago. You know, like I didn't tell, you know what I mean? I just keep it private.
Okay. Well, I know a lot of people that use that.
Right, absolutely, sure.
I know a lot of nerd bodies who couldn't get none, and then when that beat and that mic got in their face, they turned into Mr. Casanova.
There's a lot of people too that use that shit to reach for like on Instagram. If you look at some producers' stuff, it'll have like a list of I produced for so and so and so and so and so and so, and it's like even artists that I'm really a fan of, I'm like, I've never heard your name or your beats, so I don't know what track you're producing for that dude or what, you know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of that too.
Yeah, you know, especially a lot of producers put that, and they might have had track number 99 on the 17th mixtape.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Bro, we did not listen to that goddamn mixtape, bro.
So it's like, no, I told DJ Paul to do this with the hi-hats, so now I technically produce that.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think this situation, and unfortunately, this is something also I like in situations. I be wondering the whole gist. Like, I want to know her side of the story. Like, we'll never know her side of the story, but I do. Rest in peace to him. But 34, 21, I ain't hear nothing about a robbery. And I don't think this woman just went in and killed him. They obviously had a relationship because he had produced tracks for her. So, I just would like to hear her side of the story. And,
yeah, absolutely.
A lot of times if someone get killed, like we just talked about, the guy got killed pulling a butcher knife on some people on a prank, but we know why.
Yeah.
But we don't know why this 21-year-old girl, attractive girl, killed this 34-year-old man that was Beyonce's cousin, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Beyonce,
no, I know.
Beyonce ain't saying shit.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
All right, so keep it moving. I gotta talk about this. I bumped this up in our little news piece. So let's talk about this video. This video that came across my desk. And I found this video to be very, very, very entertaining. Matter of fact, the most entertaining video and song that I have seen thus far in 2021. World, there's an artist who goes by the name of Humpbakk Chunk.
I did not think this is a video you were about to talk about.
And she has a song called Bitchy Mood. She has a song called Bitchy Mood. You can look for the link in the comments area. So if you haven't seen it and you don't know how to spell it, have no fear. Your boy's going to drop the link right underneath us. The link to her song Bitchy Mood is going to be right down there. All right. So the first thing I got to say is I sent this video to you when I seen it. Did you like it? Matter of fact, no. Tell the world what your initial response to me was.
Okay, well, I think my first response was the barf emoji. I'm pretty sure, but so if I were to like the first 10 seconds, okay, eyes closed, you don't see what they're doing, and you start hearing the beat come on, and like she starts rapping a little bit, and you're like, okay, I was expecting this to be awful, but it might actually be okay. It starts off sounding okay, but then she goes into like, I'm licking this and doing this and all that. Nah, bro. That song was dirtier than WAP. And I didn't think I would ever say that in my whole life. I did not. That song was dirtier than WAP, and far more. My homies know I'm not. I'm not into talking like that.
All right, so I played the song for my wife actually before we started recording, and first of all, first of all, never in a song that I can recall of someone she say, I slap you on your butt, I choke your ass up, and she actually is choking a girl in the video.
Oh,
and
man.
Then she proceeds to say, I just nutted.
Yeah, God.
I'm here for the shits, dog. I'm here for all the bullshit. I'm with it. Top 10 in my list, baby. When you can say, I choke your ass up and I just nutted. I hope she goes quadruple platinum, baby. Because that's the scumbag world we live in. I just nutted.
You're going to give me nightmares, Vic.
So look, and then she'd be like, I hit you with the dick, this, that, and third, right? So my wife says, she looks me in my face and says, what dick? So, of course, I've heard the song before. My wife hasn't, right? In the third verse, she comes back with, I know my dick ain't real. I was like, that dick.
It's probably bigger than both of ours put together, dog.
That dick. She's the strap-on dick. So one time for my guy.
Humpback what?
Humpbakk Chunk. Female rapper. I think she's from Texas. I just wanted to show her a little love here and talk about her video. It's called Bitchy Mood. The video is in the link. I'm not saying the song is terrible. I'm saying the song is nasty.
That's for sure. It is nasty for sure.
The song is nasty. If you're in the auto tune, it's cool. You can definitely tell on the third verse she freestyled it, but I'm definitely because her appearance, I wasn't sure. I didn't know.
I wasn't sure, bro.
When she talked about that strap on, I knew what it was. So again, one time for Humpbakk Chunk. Hey man, you got a fan. I'm gonna be checking your music out. Bitchy Mood. Check out the video. Let's drive Humpbakk Chunk to 1 million views. Shit. Maybe she can send us some Humpbakk Chunk t-shirts or something. I don't know. All right, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. And I'm glad to see this. I always like when this type of thing happens. All right, man. There is a hip hop Hall of Fame cafe and museum gallery opening in Harlem, New York in 2021. So basically this year, man. I'm very, very glad to see this. They're gonna have hip hop history exhibits. They're gonna have a cafe. They're gonna have a lot of really, really cool stuff in this museum. I'm gonna go over the press release real quick. All right. The Hip Hop Hall of Fame is proud to announce that it will open its flagship Hip Hop Hall of Fame Cafe and Hip Hop Museum Gallery in Harlem, New York in 2021 post-COVID vaccine. The official Hip Hop Cafe hopes to serve as an inspiration and valuable partner in the restaurant, retail, arts, entertainment, and small business economic recovery, creating jobs and revitalization. They say, Vic, you should be able to read before you do a goddamn blog. Revitalization of Harlem and New York City in association with our decade-long partnership with the annual Harlem Week celebration and Harlem Hip Hop Festival with the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. All right, it's going to include a hip hop cafe and lounge experience, a museum gallery, and educational programs and outreach to help people find jobs, educate them on hip hop, television, film producing, and different training seminars, and the Hip Hop Hall of Fame and Museum Hotel, Residential, and Retail Entertainment Complex. I think this is a big move and a good look for hip hop.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually surprised that this didn't happen like 15, 20 years ago. Like, I mean, how long have they had a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Forever, since before I was, born. I think I'm when you sent me that story, I was shocked because I thought for sure there had already been one.
The closest thing I know is here in Atlanta. Big shouts out to T.I. and Grand Hustle and his label, but they have a trap museum.
Okay.
Which I've had the opportunity to visit on multiple times. As a matter of fact, one time for the trap museum, you see it.
Oh, there you go.
And I actually, when they opened the trap museum, I was very, very proud to be #1 part of Southern hip hop.
Yeah.
But just to know that hopefully they do the right thing and to continue to keep it open, and kids can go, find out about the music and a lot of things that has transpired in the trap music culture. But I definitely felt like we needed a hip hop museum before there was ever a trap music museum.
Yeah.
So hopefully they get this thing popping in Harlem this year, and hopefully either other people will mimic it or it will have multiple locations.
I hope that they just don't put no whack motherfuckers in there, bro. That's all.
But this is the thing. Whack is like ugly. And what I mean by whack is like ugly, I don't think there's a universal person that everyone thinks is ugly. So I don't think there's anything universally whack. I personally don't think there's such a thing that was created in the genre of hip hop that everybody said, fuck no.
Right. I get that. Everyone likes different flavors. I get it. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that I hope make it into that museum. And there's more motherfuckers that I hope don't. You know what I mean?
I give you that. But for the sake of going back and forth, there are a lot of one-hit wonders who are definitely intricate parts of the hip-hop culture that probably are considered whack. So do you put them in there?
I don't know. Well, that's what I mean. So I haven't even been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I don't with rock music, especially older classic shit. If you were whack, you didn't fucking make it nowhere. You know what I mean? It was like, if y'all sucked, you didn't fucking make it. And that's not the case in rap and hip hop. There's a lot of people that are fucking god awful, and for whatever reason, whoever's pulling the strings or what are these people they're selling records somehow. But I just hope the right people are in charge of the hip hop museum, and that there's not a lot of what the fucks in there. I hope that every person that I see that's in this museum, I'm like, that motherfucker deserves to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I agree. I give you that. Give you that. But again, I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's long overdue. And I like you felt like this should have been something that was done years earlier. And I just hopefully it opens with success and it's able to migrate to other areas.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go to Harlem to visit the shit.
Yeah.
Even if we have a small version. Now, let me say this, and this is my opinion on Trap Museum. And I'm only saying this probably because it's February and it's Black History Month, which I don't agree with, but whatever. It does bother me every time I go to the Trap Museum that there's more people there than at the Martin Luther King Museum, which is less than 2 miles away.
Right. I can see that.
That it just bothers me a little bit.
Yeah.
So to all the people who come to Atlanta or visit the Trap Museum, I just need y'all to do me one favor. Make it a double date.
Yeah.
Take your goddamn kids over to the MLK and then go to the Trap Museum. Because we gotta teach, we just gotta be better. So I like the Trap Museum, I like the MLK Museum. I like museums in general. I like history and I like knowing about our history, but I can't see because they got a jail cell in the Trap Museum. And they got a jail cell in the MLK Museum. So if y'all want to go take pictures in the jail cell, sit in both.
Yeah.
You can sit in Meek Mill jail cell and you can sit in MLK jail cell. Get your photo op. I'm just saying, dog. We got to keep it completely cultured. Completely.
Yeah.
So do you think that would be something you would go see? The Hip Hop Museum?
What? Oh, yeah, if I made it up that way, for sure.
So if I ever open a museum, an independent artist museum, can I get one of your hats?
Yeah, I got a couple over there. Yeah.
Get an autographed hat, put in front of my Swamp Gas CD.
Did it come, by the way?
No.
Oh, come on. All right.
Hey, man, I heard, I'm be honest, I heard that the motherfucker is walking it from where you're at to where I'm at. He's walking.
That dude just bought his fucking USPS jacket at Goodwill and started taking motherfuckers' mail. Like, yeah, I'll get this where it needs to go. It's mine now, motherfucker.
All right, man, we'll keep it moving. And this is an artist. You sent me this, but I've been watching this artist. And matter of fact, I got to retract something at the end of the show. Tom MacDonald earns #1 spot on Billboard for emerging artists. I'm going to let you start. How do you feel about Tom MacDonald, first of all?
I am largely not a Tom MacDonald fan. And there was one joint that he had. I don't even know the name of it, bro. I just know how it goes. But he's talking about if he leaves his apartment or he leaves his hotel room, the government's gonna kill him or whatever. I can't think of the name of the song, but I mean that was pretty dope for me. Even the hook, I think it was auto-tune, which I don't like auto-tune shit, but no, that track was okay. And so, but I didn't like him up until that point. So I didn't like him. This track comes out, I'm like, okay, this is dope. Now I'm gonna start trying to keep up with what he's doing because I like that song. And then I was let down after that, after that song. I just feel like he talks about the same thing in every song. And it's kind of like a woe is me, everybody hates me. But obviously that's not the case because the motherfucker's #1 for however long. You know what I mean? Him and his old lady both #1 spots or close to, something like that. They're Billboard charting though. But so it's like, how long can you keep up the everybody hates me, everybody hates what I'm doing type of shit if obviously your numbers ain't lying, you know what I mean? There can't be that many motherfuckers that hate you if you're getting millions and millions of plays and views and buys and all that shit. I don't know, man. I feel like he just is kind of whiny and keeps talking about how the whole world hates him, which can't be the case, you know what I mean?
All right.
If dude was, what's that?
I'm going to go over the article real quick. Then I'm going to chime in.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks to the success of his single, Fake Woke, Tom MacDonald re-enters the Billboard Emerging Artist chart in a big way. The artist takes #1 on this week's edition of the chart, which ranks the top artists in America who have not yet hit certain criteria for key Billboard areas. All right, MacDonald concurrently debuts at number 78 on the overall Billboard Artist 100 chart, which ranks the top artists without the eligibility. What the fuck is going on with me today? Restriction. Both charts account for factors like songs, compositions, album sales, and radio activity. In the case of MacDonald, the aforementioned Fake Woke contributed to the overwhelming majority of his activity for charts as previously reported by Billboard. So he's getting this attention off the song and video Fake Woke. Now, the song Fake Woke is kind of in that vein of what you're talking about. But Fake Woke also addresses a lot of things like Black Lives Matter, the Trump campaign or the presidency, the state of the world. He's addressing a lot of issues in that. It depends on what side of the fence you stand on whether you agree with it or not.
Right.
I have a friend who hates it and feels like it's a tad bit racist. Me personally, let me say this, and I'm gonna say this since we're talking about Tom MacDonald. Black people. When people of other races disagree with your beliefs, that does not make them racist.
Right.
Okay.
That's any person. Any person.
Yes. But
doesn't matter what color you are. If someone doesn't agree with what you got going on, it don't make them racist, right?
Black people. If a person of another color doesn't agree with Black Lives Matter, it does not make them racist. Because every black person doesn't agree with Black Lives Matter. So we live in a very opinionated world. People died of all races for us to have our opinions.
Right.
So a lot of people don't like Tom MacDonald for his views. Me personally, when I listen to Fake Woke, a lot of stuff in Fake Woke I agree with. And I felt like he's going to get flack from the political African-American community because he's saying it because he's not a person of color. But a lot of the views and a lot of things he's saying, black people feel that way. We just ain't going to say it because they're going to feel like we're going against. But you know what? It's your opinion. Like he mentions in the song, like Black Lives Matter only show up in certain things. I sometimes feel that way too. So, and me personally, I have never been a fan of the term woke. Matter of fact, I have argued with several people in my inbox about them saying they woke. So I will be celebrating, well, I'm not going to say my age, but I'll be celebrating that this year. And God damn it, I've been woke every one of those goddamn years. Now, what your version of woke means, I don't goddamn know.
Yeah.
But I was born woke. Like, if you're just now understanding certain things in society, is that what you calling woke?
Yeah, I don't know. I used to use it as just kind of a joke when people would spout off about just all kinds of political or whatever cultural things that are going on. Like, you woke as fuck, but as a joke, you know what I mean? Right. Like because they probably think that in their head. They're like, I'm fucking woke because I know all this shit. And that's me just like, damn, you woke as fuck. That's I'm not being serious when I say that. You know what I mean?
I feel like this. if you are upset that the police kill a unarmed African American, but you're not upset if the police kill an unarmed Hispanic, if the police kill an unarmed Caucasian. If you're upset because they kill an unarmed African American, but they can kill an unarmed Caucasian and you all right, your dumbass ain't woke.
Right.
Your dumbass is prejudiced.
Right.
Like, listen, man. My mama told me wrong is wrong and right is right.
Yeah, yeah.
And that shit ain't got no color.
Right.
Wrong is wrong. Taking lives of innocent, unarmed people of any race, color, creed, sex is wrong. Because they were all trained to handle them in a manner that they don't have to lose their life.
Right.
So to me, the term woke is dumb. So a lot of y'all are fake woke. Don't be mad at Tom McDonald because he made a song talking about your ass because he's telling the truth.
All right.
And this is what I need to say. I'm on my shit today. To all my conspiracy theorists, all my people know the goddamn answers. They know Jay-Z sold his shit to the Illuminati. They know all this shit, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Well, why them people don't know how to get no goddamn money?
Right.
If you know Jay-Z sold his soul to the Illuminati, why don't you sell the proof in the story to somebody to get your ass some money?
Or sell yourself to Illuminati to get your ass some money. No, I get it. That's no, I get it. The same people that get upset about police killing everybody, but not upset about everybody else killing everybody. I get it.
Goddamn police, don't you go kill Rashad, but Pookie can.
Yeah. Nah, bro, I deal with that. I deal with that shit all the time, bro.
Black Lives Matter needs to be in the hood. We need to teach, as an African American, we need to teach blacks that Black Lives Matter. Because all lives truthfully matter. Because everybody is somebody's baby.
Right.
I'm my mama baby, bro.
Yeah.
And my mama gonna feel a certain way when I'm killed, if I get killed. Everybody belongs to somebody, and it's gonna hurt somebody at their demise.
Yeah.
You know how at funerals when people die and everybody, it's always gonna be somebody like they're in a better place. No matter how foul you are, there's some people that's gonna show up at your funeral that loved you.
Yeah.
And they're gonna feel like it was fucked up what happened to you.
Yeah.
So, hey man, I just want to say that one time for Tom McDonald, I'm slowly becoming a fan. I do. I think Eminem kind of started a criteria, maybe that's a good word for, I hear a lot of artists, especially Caucasian artists, who that's their lane. The pitiful poor me lane. Everybody hates me, no one likes me. That's their lane. And it's cool. To me, Tom McDonald's format is the same as Eminem's was. I don't really see a separation between the two. Maybe one's doper than the other.
Just a little bit.
Just a little?
Just a No, I don't know, man. No, I get it though. I get exactly what you're saying. There's a lot of woe is me rappers for sure.
And there are a lot of people who like woe is me rappers. Have you noticed when they on that woe is me shit, they go?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Tom. I like him more than his girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever she is. But I like the fact that they're kind of going at the same pace. I think this is cool. So I'm not mad. Salute to Tom McDonald for being #1 emerging artist for the week.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Props to him, bro. I'm not a fan, but obviously not as many people hate him as he keeps saying that hate him.
Yeah, not to make you #1.
Yeah.
You're recognized. There are a lot of artists who ain't even fucking recognized.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That motherfucker would have 6 plays if everybody hated him.
So, all right, keep it moving. Would you as an artist, would you do a feature with Tom McDonald? Maybe you shouldn't answer that.
No, okay. So here's my thing. If it was a situation where he was just bring in bars. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing bars for the sake of making a dope record. You know what I mean? And he wasn't on his woe is me shit, I would consider it. But it would have to be, I would have to hear his verse first and then decide, because that, like I said, because the one song, I think it might be called "They're Gonna Kill Me" or something, or "If I Leave My Room." It's something like that. That I felt that song was dope, even though he kind of was talking about the same shit. He did it in kind of a cool way, I thought. But no, I would have to hear the verse, but he couldn't be on his crybaby stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I say, the only thing that kind of bothers me with rappers like Tom McDonald and even M, and maybe it's because I'm from the South, I like my beats a certain way.
Yeah, yeah.
And their beats to me, like, they just be kind of like, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess those beats are made for people to listen to your lyrics. Because to me, there's certain beats are made for you to listen to what they're saying, and some beats are made for you to.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's J.G. Cooper, dog. J.G. Cooper, just to put you in the mood.
And what's my favorite Grave song?
That's J.G. Cooper, dog.
I like J.G. Cooper. All right, so keep the party going. All right,
yeah.
This information was a little funny to me. I don't know if this is troll, but it was funny, so I wanted to talk about it. Rapper Bow Wow, a.k.a. Shad Moss, is supposedly releasing his last album this year, 2021, and retiring from the music recording game as an artist. Maybe he'll be an exec or producer, some shit like that. But he said this is his last album. But he has announced, oh shit. He has announced that after he releases his last album, after he took to Twitter, he said, no, now, I know this might sound crazy, but after I drop my last album, I will focus on TV and film, which I think is a great idea. And joining the WWE. It's been a long life, childhood dream of mine to wrestle in the WWE. You see my WWE voice?
Yeah, you fucking nailed it, bro. I thought Vic disappeared and Joe Rogan was like was in front of me.
What do you think about Bow Wow in that wrestling ring?
Hey, man. No, I'm for it. I haven't watched wrestling since I was a kid. But Ludacris kind of did the same thing. He didn't go to WWE, but he's in the Fast movies, so he might as well be in the WWE because that's about the same shit now. But Ludacris did the same thing. He's been making very successful films since he stopped making music. I don't know. I wish him good luck. He did good as what was his name in Fast and Furious? Tank, little Tank or whatever they called him. Bow Wow.
The funny thing, most people forget that Fast and Furious exists.
Oh, that's the best one.
Tokyo Drift?
Oh, yeah, that's the best one. That's because it was still about the cars, bro. It was still about the cars. It wasn't about no undercover police, whatever. It was just about cars and mafia life and stuff. I think that one was one of the dopest ones.
Well, they I don't know. They tend not to acknowledge it. Mm-hmm.
That's because it fucks up their timeline, bro. That's because they realize how good of an actor. Damn, I can't never say his name. The dude that played Han. He's a good actor, and they realized that after they fucking killed his ass off in Tokyo Drift. So now all of their other movies have to fucking pretend like they came before Tokyo Drift because they just fucked up the timeline. I think they could have done something different, which who knows with this new one they might. I don't even know if I saw the most recent one because they just got out of hands fucking jumping cars out of buildings. And I heard in the new one they're going to space. That's just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I did see that, yeah. But
I heard. I don't know if it's true.
I've seen some trailers of it, and it did have some kind of space elements. I know John Cena is an intricate part now. Speaking of the WWE, John Cena is an intricate part. He's going to be playing the brother of I don't know. He's going to be playing the brother of somebody. But yeah, it's definitely that shit is basically definitely no longer Fast and Furious. It's just some other shit that they make movies
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
But
No, it
this,
stopped being about the cars.
this is the weird thing to me. And for Bow Wow, and I always respected Bow Wow. I don't know what happened or why the world turned on Bow Wow. Because a lot of people forget, like Bow Wow had like Mike. Bow Wow has been in some Tyler Perry movies. Bow Wow started out with a very accredited movie career, and then it's like when his music fell off, his movies fell off. So I don't know what happened because I actually, when he was younger, could foresee him being big in Hollywood. Like he didn't suck. I thought he was cool.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool and like Mike. I thought like Mike was. I took my kids to see it back in the day. I thought it was fitting. I thought he'd done a decent enough job. He was in the movie with Keanu Reeves, the baseball movie. I can't remember the name of it. Like he had a good career. I don't know if he switched agents. I don't know if the world got too tough. I don't know what happened. And he even was cool when he was on 106 in Park to me. So I don't know why the world hates on Bow Wow now. But what I thought was very, very funny, a lot of the WWE stars basically came at him on Twitter. And I think it makes for good business. I think that's a good business move for Bow Wow. And if Bow Wow is able to get in any kind of physical shape where he doesn't look so scrawny, I don't think it'll be a bad move for him or the WWE.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a lot of the he added a lot of the wrestlers, and a lot of the wrestlers got back at him. I'm glad to see a lot of the wrestlers even know who the hell Bow Wow is.
Yeah, yeah.
So the interaction is there. So they could easily be building something for the future.
Yeah, yeah. And it also might bring some younger eyes to wrestling. It might bring some other cultures to wrestling. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I mean?
And see, to me, everything to me is about, this is just me. Everything to me is about building the cultural gaps that we have.
Yeah.
I think people should get along. Like, I don't like going to events and it's all this, all that. I think that at the end of the day, whatever it takes, if the WWE feel like they don't have enough minority eyes, which I don't even know how in the fuck there's such thing as a minority nowadays, because I don't even know how many, unless your ass is my age, there ain't a lot of pure people, you know.
Yeah.
And if you like sex, you fucking whatever. So I don't really know. But if the WWE feels like they need more African American viewers, and if they want to use Bow Wow, I ain't mad at them. And I'm not mad at Bow Wow if he goes and get a check and if he's serious about it. To me, if he's serious, do it. I don't like when people make a mockery of people's shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there are people who have lived and trained their whole life to be in the WWE. I feel like if Bow Wow wants to do it
and not made it.
Right. Bow Wow, if he wants to do it, he needs to train just as hard as a motherfucker who wants to get in it. Now, he's going to have a leg up because of his celebrity. I get it. But he still needs to take it serious and train.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, the sad thing that we don't think about it like this, but Bow Wow is 33 goddamn years old. We're still talking about him like he's a child.
Yeah, no, and that's really funny because that makes him the exact same age as me. And this whole time, I thought he was way younger than me.
He's 33.
Wow. Yeah, I thought he was way younger than me.
Do you think Bow Wow can beat you?
In what?
In a
wrestling? I'm probably a whole Bow Wow taller than Bow Wow. So I don't know, man. Maybe.
It's funny. I seen a meme, and it was I don't know how familiar you are with wrestling, but it's a midget named Hornswoggle.
Okay.
It was a meme going around saying Bow Wow's first opponent.
That's good, man. That's good. But I don't know how tall he is in person or in real life. You know, the movies fuck that shit up. So you don't know. Like, they make Tom Cruise look like he's fucking my height, you know, but he ain't. He's like fucking 5'6" or 5'5" or some shit. But yeah, Tom Cruise is a short motherfucker.
Oh, I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was.
That's what I'm saying. So the movies, they like give him special shoes, or they'll build like a little step up so he'll stand up on that so he's the same height as everyone in the film. Dude, yeah, he's a short dude.
Fuck that.
Sorry that I just ruined your fucking Mission Impossible.
I gotta ask: is Keanu Reeves? Is he short?
No, I think he's like 6'2".
Okay, cool. Cause I thought Tom Cruise and Keanu because I like John Wick, and I thought Keanu and Tom Cruise about the same height.
No, I think he's like 6'2" or something like that.
Okay.
Because he's a lot taller, I know, than the guy that they own a motorcycle company together, and I can't think of the other dude's name. I apologize, but they own a motorcycle company together, and he's substantially taller than that guy.
Okay, all right, man. We're gonna close it out. You sent me over something in brand new video by my man Yelawolf, and I think this is very fitting considering that we closed it out last week talking about this. And actually, I was mad at you at first when you sent it to me because I thought you sent me an old video. I'm like, why the fuck is Gray sending me an old ass video? But then when I look, first of all, let me say this. I'm running my mouth before I even say what it's about. Yelawolf and Caskey have a new song featuring DJ Paul called Open. All right? Now, when I seen it, I'm like, Gray's gonna send me an old ass Yelawolf song. And then I realized it was only done it was just dropped the day that you sent it, the day before you sent it.
Yeah, I meant to send it to you right away because when you were like, do you got anything else that you want to talk about? I was like, I will on Friday because I knew the video was coming out.
Well, I'm going to say this. First and foremost, to all my country rap fans who check me out on the Country Rap Report, I put Yelawolf in my top 10 country rap artists. Yelawolf is not a goddamn country rap artist. No. Yelawolf is just a Southern artist who can rap his mother ass off. Okay? I've always been a fan. And the reason I'm really, really, really big up in him now, because most people know I love banging shit. If that shit will fit in the club and rattle my trunk, I'm with it. And if you can rap on shit like that, I'm even more with it. And Open puts Yelawolf in that pocket. This is trunk music at its finest to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he teams up with Caskey again. We just talked about him and Caskey last week.
Yeah.
And then together. So I gotta ask you, is there a forthcoming Yelawolf Caskey project?
Well, it's a whole record. So what we've seen they're just barely the record comes out, I think, on the 25th or the 20. Do we have a 29th this year? I don't remember. No, I don't think so. But it's around then. It's around the 25th or the 28th or something like that. It's coming around towards the end of the month. But it's a whole album. And they released McQueen Fiend remix first. Then they did the video for Been a Problem. They dropped that, and then they just dropped Open. And I don't know I think supposedly they had 5 videos, and we've only seen 2.
All right, what's your feeling on this song, Open?
I like it. Again, Yelawolf is making me like Caskey, who I did not like before the McQueen Fiend remix. I wasn't really fucking with them. Always a fan of DJ Paul. He kind of brought that classic 3/6 real basic hook to it. You know what I mean? I wish he would have went a little bit more in on the hook, DJ Paul. I wish he would have brought some more, but it's still dope, man.
I'm listening to the song. I'm sorry. I'm listening to the song. Okay, I know it was a cruel joke. Who is this?
Oh, don't make me say it, man. Don't make me say it.
Yeah, don't say it. Because
I know who it is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, most people don't know that, so I'm not even gonna do them like that.
No.
One time for the Waffle House.
Yeah. They're probably getting invaded now.
Because they open like the Waffle House, and if anybody, I don't know, because you're in the Midwest. Y'all have Waffle Houses in the Midwest?
Nah, we don't. Nah. Okay. I don't even think Southern Indiana has Waffle House. I think you got to go to like Kentucky.
So do you know what Waffle Houses are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you know they're always open.
Yeah. I've been to a Waffle House in Tennessee.
Okay. One time for the Waffle House. One time for my man DJ Paul. He definitely brought that traditional 3/6 Mafia type hook. Did he do the beat? Do you know?
No, I think Tasty, the other white dude in the shades, he does most of the Caskey's beats.
Well, he definitely done his best. DJ Paul, Juicy J, Vintage 3-6 Mafia impersonation on the track, because it definitely puts them in that pocket. I don't know what's the title of the album, because I'm definitely now looking forward to this Yelawolf Caskey project.
I think it's just called Yelawolf Black Sheep. I think that's all I saw on it, because I've seen the album cover. That's all I've seen on it. I'll send you the album cover and the track list.
He doesn't have Caskey's name on the album?
No, he does. It says like Yelawolf on one side, and then it says Caskey on the other, and then it says like Black Sheep on the top, Black Sheep on the bottom. So I think the record might just be called Black Sheep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm with you. I agree. He has definitely made me like Caskey. Caskey has stepped his rap game up. I gotta say, shouts out to my man Dylan Talks. This ain't no blogger beef, but they definitely talked about Caskey and something that we talk about Caskey saying him and Yelawolf being the best white rapper since Eminem. Shouts out to them for getting recognized and putting in this work, man. Because Yelawolf has definitely been recognized, but to me, he definitely haven't gotten the attention I think he deserves as an artist. Caskey has been on the grind, been with Cash Money, God knows how many years. Long that I don't even know if he's still with Cash Money or not. But
he is, but I think he has a different type of deal than everyone else. I think, like I'm pretty sure he's still on it, but he has a different agreement.
Okay, well, he has been putting it in, and he has definitely wherever he's gone for his resurgence. One time for them, because Yelawolf got him in the pocket. Jack. Yelawolf got him. Whoever, whatever, he is where the hell he needs to be.
Yeah.
To make a mark in this industry. He definitely has the seasoning because he's been around. But maybe it's taking him this amount of time, this affiliation with Yelawolf, but he's found his voice to where whatever this project does, he definitely will get my listen on his solo project.
Yeah. Supposedly he keeps saying on Instagram that this year for him is going to be a lot different musically, and I hope that, because I think what happened was that at first, when he's on Cash Money, he's on a record label with other people that he has looked up to, you know what I mean, and he's making the same type of music that they're making because he's real into it, where he wasn't. I'm not going to say he wasn't pushing himself, but I feel like Yelawolf has maybe kind of shined some light on him. I said in the last video, I think that maybe, he's thinking a little bit more about what he's writing and his delivery and everything. I feel like all that has changed for the better, for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this project. I'm sure we'll be talking about this project when it drops. I like I said, I like what they're doing, and I hope they get the recognition they got. And again, country rap fans, I apologize. We taking Yelawolf back on the hip hop side, because I don't think he put it like this. The stuff he's doing with Caskey can't be categorized as country rap. Or maybe it can, because country rap doesn't have I don't feel like it has a category. I don't think country rap has a definition.
Okay.
And this is probably not the conversation for me and you and this, but I don't think it has a definition. I'm going to say this here because I won't say it on that show. I think country rap is, if country rap was a movie, it would be called Revenge of the White Boy.
I get that. I think a lot of people are mistaking this is what I'll say about it on here. I think a lot of people are mistaking what country rap, one, is as a whole, and two, what it has to be about. I think a lot of people are mistaking what it has to be about, and it's now like, I think I said it before, everyone's trying to out country each other. You know what I mean? It's like, it seems like every country rap quota song that I hear, It's this dude is trying to say like he's more country than everyone else because he does whatever, rides a tractor and fucking, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like they just are. I feel like the country rap dudes are all trying to one up each other as far as how fucking country they are. When it doesn't have to be about that. They can still have guitars and violins on the beats, and they can still just spit bars. I mean, like what Broadnax does. Like that motherfucker just spits. And I don't know if he's considered country rap, but if you are putting him in that category, I would put him at the top because he's to me the only person that's not just making it about being country. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. When I listen to Adam, if I close my eyes and listen to Adam Calhoun, and why did I just close my eyes? I don't know. If I close my eyes and I listen to Adam Calhoun, I don't hear a country rapper.
No, you're right.
Because when I think country rapper, I think you're going to try to find a producer who makes beats that appeal to people who like country music.
Yeah.
Adam Calhoun does not have one beat that will appeal, in my opinion, Adam Calhoun does not have one beat that would appeal to Garth Brooks.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
He does not have one beat that would appeal to Clint Atkins.
Yeah.
Or Reba McEntire. Not one, I'm talking now, I will bet my whole 401k. Not one beat that he has made that Clint Black is like, I'm fucking with that one, son.
No, I agree.
So when I first started thinking country rap, I was thinking the beats and the sound. I was thinking sonics. Because to me, I've never been a fan of genres in hip hop.
Right.
It's all old hip hop. And the average country rap artist, if you call them hip hop, they might well be pissed. The ones who embrace country rap.
Yeah.
Now the hip hop artists who embrace hip hop but have been deemed country rap, they really don't like that shit.
No, and that's what I was saying before. I don't really even like the term country rap. I don't know, man. I think they're in their own lane for sure.
But if you do a show and you look out and you see all these hee-haws, and a hee-haw is anybody, so don't nobody get offended.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody who's a hee-haw. When you look out, you see a room full of hee-haws at the grade show. Are you mad?
No, man. It doesn't matter to me if it could be a whole crowd of old black ladies, bro. If they're feeling the shit, then they're feeling it. I don't care who's out there. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I won't be mad.
Because the funny thing, I'm country as shit. And I feel I'm grown from a town called Griffin, Georgia.
Okay.
Most people don't even know what the hell it is. We're known for we're known for putting more players per radius population in the NFL than any other town
shit, okay.
But other than that, most people consider Griffin country. We're 45 minutes from downtown Atlanta. But I consider myself a country boy. And I consider myself someone who could be a country rap correspondent because I'm country.
Right.
But it's certain country shit I don't know about. I don't know about no goddamn Bucks. And I don't know nothing about I to this day don't even know what the hell a side-by-side is.
The side-by-side, that's not even country, bro. That's just what people call fucking you see that Adam Calhoun video where they're doing donuts in the field?
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing, the razor flips or whatever, that's a side-by-side.
Okay, but that's a country rap video.
Yeah, but no, but that's not a specific country thing because they got other side-by-sides too, like the damn, motherfuckers driving on the street, they got crazy lights all over them. It's like they got two wheels in the front and one wheel in the back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
A slingshot or something.
Yeah, slingshot.
Yeah, that's a side-by-side too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a couple different things that can be categorized as a side-by-side.
So I gotta ask this: do they still make dune buggies? Have you ever heard of a dune buggy?
Yeah. I got one in the garage, bro.
You got a dune buggy?
Yeah, it's a little one We tried to. We put like go-kart tires on it and shit though for the kids to ride around the neighborhood instead of going off road. But no, it's no. My whole family. My uncle in Arizona, he had one dune buggy with the Corvette motor and one dune buggy with the turbo Mazda motor, and they were nasty fast. But yeah, no, I know what dune buggies are.
I guess to me, country rap, because it has no definition. It's just the way you lived, and you start you just start rapping.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, and I hate this, man. I blame this on Trump, and then we're gonna get out of here. I blame this on Trump because I think Trump brought out a lot of inner feelings for some people, and now it's transcending through the music.
Right.
And I'm here to tell all you people, hip hop wasn't about that shit.
Yeah.
Hip hop was about people expressing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop was never. If you go back and look at some of the earliest pictures of hip hop, you will probably see a black person, a Hispanic person, and a white person.
Yeah.
If you go back to old New York, it's going to be all races in those pictures. So I don't want to see hip hop become a platform for racism because this.
Oh, absolutely not.
To me, I always felt like hip hop will be the foundation that will bring the world together.
Yeah. I just was about to say that. Absolutely.
So, one time for Caskey, one time for Yelawolf. We're going to definitely keep our ears pierced and let you guys know about the Black Sheep Project. I didn't even realize Caskey had all those tats. Is that new?
His face, the head and face one is fairly new.
Okay.
Like within the last 2 months, maybe.
Yeah, because I remember him being like borderline a clean cut,
Skinny old white kid with blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old preppy rapper.
Yeah.
And I do got to say this about the video in Caskey. He did take to Instagram and Twitter a few days ago and said, "Me and Wolf, the hardest rappers since Shady. Who won't smoke?"
They just want someone to challenge it, bro. That's all. They're in that fucking all gas, no brakes right now, So if somebody's like, "Nah, I don't think that y'all are that hot," then they're gonna put it in a song, I'm guessing.
And I guess who the first person who clicked like on my page that I see?
I don't know.
I don't know if that would be you. You like that comment?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like everything that you post, Vic.
No, I didn't post it. That's on Caskey's page. You click like on Caskey.
Oh, yeah, because I like that challenge, bro. I like it. It's good.
So, all right, man. One time for Caskey, one time for Yelawolf. We'll be looking for Black Sheep. Sir, again, it was a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Remind these people about that goddamn Swamp Gas.
Swamp Gas. It's on all streaming platforms. I got hard copies if you want to slide into some DMs. I can send some hard copies out, hopefully, provided that the fucking postal service is doing their job. Sorry, Vic.
They're doing their job. They just don't know how to find Griffin.
Where is this? All right, man.
All right, bro. Till next week. You gonna be back next week?
Yes, sir.
Let the people know you got your goddamn glass.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's empty, but...
Oh, also, look, mine's empty too. Oh, I gotta say this. This is a shameless plug. We ain't get paid for this. Hey, man.
Fucking Natter Days, man.
You Natter Days, you Natural Light people. Somebody who watched this video, make sure somebody at Natural Light watch this shit.
Yeah.
You got some fans out here.
Keep buying that shit because they're trying to stop making it. So keep buying that shit because they don't want to make it no more.
This? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'll try and get my flag up out the garage for the next one.
Natter Days, the unofficial sponsor of the Grind Dirty News and Reviews show with Big XL and Graves, man. Look, man, my goddamn cup is empty. My wife had me driving all over town for this shit. And one time for my wife, one time for Natter Days, one time for the good people. I got to get you some. One time for the good people over at Liquor Lollipops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
send me some whiskey ones, dog.
I got some whiskey. I got Sex on the Beach. I got gin and juice. I got New Orleans hand grenade, and a bunch of other shit I'll be sending to you. But one time for the good people over at Liquor Lollipops, premium hard candy designed to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage. Visit their motherfucking ass at liquorlollipops.com. Tell them Graves, Vic Excel, the Ryan Dirty News and Reviews crew sent you. All right, man. Till next week, man. Y'all do me a favor. And a lot of my white people get offended when I say this, but it doesn't mean what I'm saying. Stay black, keep it gangster. All right, stay black does not mean turn black. That does not mean turn black. Stay black is just me saying keep it real. Stay true to who you are and keep it gangster.
Yeah.
All right, stay black, keep it gangster, man. Graves, I love you, my guy.
Take care, bro.
All right, peace.
Swamp Gas, available on all platforms.